I was 12 years old. I fought for my country.
The Navy was the only thing he had.
We're on our own, Calvin, okay?
It turned a boy who had no childhood
Come on.
into a man. A hero.
You are the only 12-year-old that I've ever recommended for 2 Purple Hearts.
But it was also to take it all away.
Who cares what the truth is? You really are only 12, aren't
Saturday night, will the pride of a hero prevail?
Too young, Calvin. Too young, the hero.
How can you turn a garden like this into a lovely garden like this? A garden that's full of interesting features, planted to give you colour all the year round, with places for you to sit and enjoy the view. Successful gardening will show you how. It's full of planting ideas, easy to follow step-by-step instructions, and useful tips from experts. Whether you're an experienced gardener or more of a beginner, successful gardening is something you'll turn to again and again.
Remember the music from the war years? Now Castle have collected 40 of the biggest hits from 1939 to 1945, so you can remember the war years.
Wish me luck as you
A
wait.
very special collection to commemorate Australia Remembers. Includes songs like And 1 Dozen Roses, Falling in Love with Love, A Yankee Doodle Boy, Don't Fence Me In, and many more wartime favourites. Remember the War Years, a special collection to commemorate Australia Remembers on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Do you remember? Every song will bring back those very special memories. Beautiful songs by Vera Lynn, Gracie Fields, Chick Henderson, Richard Torber, Dick Haymes, and lots more.
Put your arms around me, honey.
This is an album you'll treasure forever.
Oh, you must have been a beautiful baby.
Remember the War Years, a special commemorative collection, out now from Castle. Saturday.
Hi, Potter.
It's crazy.
Daryl. Daryl who? Daryl Summers?
Oh, sure.
Unrehearsed.
Tootsie.
And irresistible.
She's been hot for me for years.
Hey, it's Saturday on GWN. Red hot basketball action in the NBL Mitsubishi Challenge. 10:25 Saturday. From the Perth Entertainment Centre, the Wildcats host the Bullets. Arch rivals in a classic showdown. Saturday on GWN. Where's the doctor we love to hate?
I'll be back to check on you.
Being so nice.
Like I could die?
That's not gonna happen.
A student's chance to impress. And can a long-distance mission save a marriage?
Should I turn around and go back?
ER. Tuesday on GWN. It's a time for decisions. And last-minute nerves.
I couldn't get to sleep last night.
In the series that's got it all.
Funniest home video. Here we come.
Weddings.
I can't explain it.
Wednesday following Our House on GWN. Outnumbered, not outdone. When the Japanese launched their attack on Wau, 200 Australian soldiers faced 4,000 enemy. They fought for 36 hours until out of ammunition and their commander killed, they retreated to await reinforcements.
It was regarded as the most gallant rearguard action in Papua New Guinea. Wau was saved.
Good evening, I'm Gabriella Rosito with the GWN News Brief. Construction of the $3.5 million primary school in Glen Iris is on schedule and is expected to open early next year. The school will be named Picton Primary and will cater for 200 students. It will replace the current Picton Primary School, which was built in the early 1900s. The new school is one of 4 primary schools currently under construction in WA. $14 million was allocated by the state government in its commitment to provide education facilities. A management plan is in progress to protect Yalgarup National Park south of Mandurah. The park is currently used for a range of activities, including bushwalking and camping. It also offers water-based recreational facilities. The management plan is aimed at protecting the park's high conservation and education values. The final plan will be available from the Department of Conservation and Land Management. In sport, the Bunbury City Slammers basketball team continue their run towards the finals when they play the challenger Ford Flames in Rockingham. The Slammers have won their last 6 games on the trot and are expected to beat the Flames, who have only won 3 times this season. The match tips off at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. That's all for now. Have a great evening. Good night.
On a current affair,
I asked and I got
a major investigation,
in and out straight away. No questions asked.
medicine gone mad,
A legal dealer for addicts.
where profits come before patience.
You've got enough morphine here to kill a horse.
And we have the proof.
Totally, completely, absolutely illegal and unethical.
Plus that new fantastic plastic.
Buyer beware.
They promise shoppers something for nothing.
Reality is, nothing comes for free.
But how do those cards really rate?
You may be buying expensive goods and services for no good reason at all.
A current affair. The following program is classified M. GWN recommends viewing by mature audiences. It contains some violence, drug use, and some coarse language. Monday on The X-Files. A sideshow alley. A carnival of creeps.
So we refer to them as very special people.
Freaksville.
Do you recall what Barnum said about suckers?
They say a sucker's born every minute.
Thank you.
They say seeing is believing.
Tell no soul what you witness in here.
But they never ever saw anything like this. Bizarre, puzzling, weird.
He eats live animals.
You never know where the truth begins on The X-Files. Monday.
We're talking big.
Yeah.
Very big.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
We're talking a 50% bigger, better burger than ever before with 50% more of that famous Hungry Jack's flame grilled beef.
Gigantic!
Yeah.
We're talking the biggest bacon double cheeseburger deluxe ever.
With more beef in every bite.
50% more beef and still only $2.95.
Sensational!
Awesome. Yeah. They can't run. They can't hide. They can't jump away from Juricide. A line down the back and then in 48 hours, it's covered the sheet with lice-killing power. Getting rid of lice is no job for the meek. Juricide divides them up at the 10th week, and it's rain fast too. They can't hide. They can't jump away from Juricide. Juricide, the green backliner. There's nothing stronger for longer. Nothing. They can't hide.
Get set for your first holiday. Jet set, let's go. It's showtime with Jet Set's month of Qantas specials, and the stage is set for spectacular shows in Sydney. See either Miss Saigon or The Phantom of the Opera from $718, including return airfares, 2 nights accommodation, and a reserved ticket plus champagne and chocolates at intervals. Or see both blockbuster musicals for an extra $95. Call Jet Set Travel now. Jet Set, get set, let's go!
Yeah, I used to get away with it. If you set off the alarm, you just wait around and see what happens. People might get angry, but usually no one cares if someone's house alarm's going off. Electric shield are a pain, but set off one of their alarms and someone always checks it out. I just don't bother doing houses with electric shield alarms.
Electro Shield security systems. Alarms that mean action. Phone for a free quote.
I'm giving Sarah's done it.
How long has this been going on?
Carrie's done it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Julie's done it.
Maybe I can't stop myself.
Hillary's done it.
We do make a good team.
They've all done it.
You can never get involved too quickly.
And now that they've all done it,
She slept with you, didn't she?
they're about to discover
what happened? What are you telling me?
it's not as innocent as they thought. The beautiful people
It's a lousy joke, Ben. It's not a joke.
are turning
What
ugly.
made you happier?
Tuesday on Models, Inc.
There were plenty of courses I could have done, but only one could teach me how to lead.
It's just an amazing feeling. It's been a fantastic experience.
I expected to learn about managing others, What I didn't realise was how much I'd learned about myself.
Australia's finest leadership and management college is looking for the leaders of tomorrow. So become an Army officer and really give yourself an edge. Call 13 19 01. The Army, the edge.
Please, don't let them go cold this winter. Give to the St Vincent de Paul Winter Appeal.
The Sanctuary Golf Resort's Pelican Bar and Cafe. You don't need to be a member. Seek the Sanctuary.
Got the hungry.
How about a bacon double cheese slugs combo with 50% more beef, regular fries and Coke for just $4.75? That's getting your burgers worth.
Hungry for Hungry Jacks.
Watch the games they play in Melrose. Find out who's in bed with who, and if that's not bad enough, wait until you meet the nanny from hell. 9:35 Tuesday.
There's hair, and there's hair with style. Introducing the new improved personalised system from Salon Selectives. Simply select the shampoo, conditioner and finish that's right for your hair. Beautiful hair, step by step by step. But only with Salon Selectives. The elements of style.
It's West Australia's #1 seller and best value for money 4-cylinder car. It's Hyundai's XL Sprint 1.5 litre fuel-injected 5-speed performer from just $14,990. That's a great deal. And there's Hyundai's XL LX. The stylish 5-door has power steering and loads of features. And Hyundai's 3-year 100,000k warranty to boot, all from just $17,990. No wonder Hyundai's XL is #1 in the West.
Get set for your holiday. Jet set, let's go.
It's showtime with Jet Set's month of Qantas specials, and the stage is set for spectacular shows in Sydney. See either Miss Saigon or The Phantom of the Opera from $718, including return airfares, 2 nights accommodation, an A reserved ticket plus champagne and chocolates at interval. Or see both blockbuster musicals for an extra $95. Call Jet Set Travel now.
Jet set, let's go.
Pets are wonderful companions, but who looks after them when you go away? Lake Clifton Boarding Kennels, of course. Conveniently located right on the Old Coast Road at Lake Clifton, the Lake Clifton Boarding Kennels will give your pet a loving home while you're away, in a peaceful, rural setting. Each pet has a comfortable, secure kennel and run area, a nutritious diet, 24-hour attention and individual exercise. So when you have a holiday, book one for your pet at Lake Clifton Boarding Kennels.
Never let it be said that one of our boys performed less than admirably.
Catholic boys. See what they do to their masters, their mates, themselves,
5.6 times a day.
and to the Catholic girls. 8:30 Wednesday, the cheekiest fun on TV.
Few moments of weakness that led you to admire the shape of somebody's buttocks.
Donald Sutherland leads an outrageous cast in the equally outrageous Catholic Boys. 8:30 Wednesday.
They can't run, they can't hide, they can't jump away from Juricide. A line down the back and then in 48 hours, it's covered the sheets with lice-killing power. Getting rid of lice is no job for the meek. Juricide divides them up at the 10th week, and it's rain fast too, they can't hide. They can't jump away from Juricide.
Juricide, the green backliner. There's nothing stronger for longer. Nothing.
They can't hide.
We're here at Hungry Jack's, where the big news is all Hungry Jack's burgers are bigger, with more beef in every bite. Is it true?
Absolutely. Now there's even more of that famous flame grilled beef in every Hungry Jack's burger.
All the burgers are bigger?
They're not only bigger, they taste better than ever.
More beef in every So there you have it. The burgers are bigger at Hungry Jack's.
Got the hungry for Hungry Jack's.
Lately I've been thinking about setting up the world's best metal supplier and calling it Mervland. With 125 stores Australia-wide and the country's widest range of steel, aluminium and metal building products. With the best deals from top suppliers like BHP, Tube Makers, Smorgon, Alcan and Waratah. I'm surprised no one's thought of doing this before. Whoops, only kidding. Even I know you can't better Metaland. No kidding.
Get that winning Toyota feeling at Albany Toyota, WA's fastest growing Toyota dealer and the region's #1 four-wheel drive and commercial specialist. Albany Toyota. Bigger deals, bigger discounts, a bigger range. All backed by Toyota genuine parts and quality service. So come on, get the feeling at Albany Toyota.
Get that feeling, Toyota feeling. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.
8:35 Monday, the crime of the decade.
It was a pretty brutal murder.
It shocked America and stunned the world.
This isn't just a murder case, OJ. This is history.
But if you think you know the story, think again.
We're each other's death.
One of the most compelling and controversial movies of our time.
OJ and I are still very happily married.
You've got to get away from him.
Can't.
The shattering truth behind the most publicized case in history. For the first time, the O.J. Simpson story. Monday.
Don't miss racing this week at the Country Trot. On Friday, Breer and Doonan and Storm Owners present pacing at the Golden Mile for the first meeting on the newly renovated track. Saturday's racing at Bunbury is brought to you by Applebee's Jewelers, while Sunday's program at Northam is sponsored by Ross Cooper, who is giving away a $5 betting voucher to the first 100 paying adults on course. Then on Wednesday, Narrabeen's meeting is presented by the Newsreel News Agency of Narrabeen. For great pacing action, go Country Harness Racing.
They can't run, they can't hide, they can't jump away from Juricide. A line down the back and then in 48 hours, it's cover the sheet with lice killing power. Getting rid of lice is no job for the meek. Juricide supplies them up at the 10th week, and it rains fast too, they can't hide. They can't jump away from Juricide.
Juricide, the green backliner. There's nothing stronger for longer. Nothing.
They can't hide.
He runs 100 meters, seconds slower than the Olympic record. But that's not his problem. He's been an amputee for 7 years, but that's not his problem. His problem is the finish line is 15,000 kilometers away. From August 13th to August 19th, go for gold and help our Paralympians get to Atlanta in '96.
Shavings are pain, scraping and stripping your skin, leaving it raw and burning. But now there's Old Spice Sensitive to put out the fire. A brilliant new shaving foam helps your razor glide over your skin without scraping. And afterwards, a unique hydrogel will soothe your skin, making it look and feel great. Now you don't have to burn every morning, because Old Spice Sensitive can take the heat out of shaving.
Why is the doctor we love to hate?
I'll be back to check on you.
Being so nice.
I could die. That's not gonna happen.
A student's chance to impress. And can a long-distance mission save a marriage?
Should I turn around and go back?
ER. Tuesday on GWF.
Traveling can be hazardous. But now there's RAC's Aussie Assist. A free phone call to Aussie Assist when you're more than 100 kilometres from home gets you help if you're sick, injured or wrong. We'll advise you on the closest medical help, emergency treatment, contact your doctor. We'll even drive your caravan home if you can't. Aussie Assist, free to you and your family only when you insure your car with an RAC full cover policy. Talk to RAC Insurance about Aussie Assist today.
The team to see is Northwest Steel for all your steel requirements. We stock all types of steel and related building supplies, including a huge range of bolts, tech screws, insulation and fencing materials. We supply to building and mining industries, stations, communities and the home handyman. As your local BHP building product supplier, we can supply a wide range of quality BHP products. We arrange delivery from Karratha to Kununurra. So whatever you need, see our professional staff at our Port Drive complex in Broome or call us on 921 500.
Now,
Now there's a smarter way to kill sheep lice. It's Zap. And it uses the most powerful weapon in the world, nature. Zap breaks the lice life cycle, leaving lice totally at nature's mercy. Zap's protection lasts for months and months and months. So don't let lice eat into your wool check. Control them the smarter way with Zap, because nature's a killer.
The all-new Nissan Micra from $15,990 features Nissan's latest clean and green engine technology, keeping the world safer and squeezing over 60 miles from a gallon. That's 12 k's per litre, with Nissan's famous 3-year 100,000-kilometre warranty, plus 24-hour roadside assistance. It features an automatic transmission option that has no gears. Now try finding that technology in a Korean vehicle. Japanese quality at a Korean price. That's new Nissan Micra from Bunbury City Nissan.
I was 12 years old. I fought for my country.
The Navy was the only thing he had.
We're on our own, Calvin, okay?
It turned a boy who had no childhood
To war, sailor. To war.
into a man. A hero.
You are the only 12-year-old that I've ever recommended for 2 Purple Hearts.
But it was also to take it all away.
Who cares what the truth is? You really are only 12, aren't you?
Tonight, will the pride of a hero prevail?
Too young, Calvin. Too young, the hero.
They can't run, they can't hide, they can't jump away from Juricide. Lying down the back and then in 48 hours, it's covered the sheet with lice-killing power. Getting rid of lice is no job for the meek. Juricide divides them up at the 10th week, and it's brain fast too. They can't hide, they can't jump away from Juricide.
Juricide, the green backliner. There's nothing stronger for longer. Nothing.
They can't hide.
Wherever you live, you want your children to have the best start in life you can give them. Like the flying start of a Guildford Grammar School education, where since 1896, devoted staff have trained young minds and bodies for a fulfilling life. Where tradition and tomorrow are brought together to develop good scholars who are also good people. Where values and principles are as important as the 3 R's. Because at Guildford Grammar School, learning is for life.
The average young family has 2.3 children. But what happens when the 0.3 turns 0.4?
I always knew it was above average.
Luckily, Ford Laser has had a birthday too. Now it's grown to one of the roomiest cars in its class. Whoa, we're a bit young for the front. Yes, now more than ever, it's the car for the average growing family. The all-new Ford Laser sedan. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Thinking of building or extending your home? Contact Harrison Steel Framing Bunbury for a strong, safe, trouble-free house frame in steel. Building in steel gives you strength with quick and easy assembling, requiring no special tools. We're also your local BHP building product supplier with a range of quality BHP building products. Bring your house plan in for a free quote or use one of our own. Phone Harrison Steel Framing on 254-450 or see us at our factory at 47 Craigie Street, Bunbury. Sunday, 8:30 on GWN, in the tradition of Steel Magnolias, 3 of Hollywood's best in Crimes of the Heart. Academy Award winners Diane Keaton, Sissy Spacek and Jessica Lange are 3 crazy sisters.
You're just as perfectly sane as anyone. I am. A lot more so. Good.
From Australia's Bruce Beresford, director of Oscar-winning Driving Miss Daisy. Sunday, 8:30 on GWN, Crimes of the Heart. Desperate situation.
I'm gonna die.
Provoke desperate measures.
It might make sense to put him in the hypothermia now.
It sounds outrageous, bizarre, obscene.
You want a court order allowing a child to be frozen?
But there's just a chance.
All you can do with medicine is buy him 6 months.
A slim possibility.
He wants to grow up.
It could work.
He'd be suspended in nowhere forever.
Certain death or the possibility of life.
I don't want to lose my son. Why can't it just be about that?
Picket Fences.
temperature rise as you watch the Aussies Juricide and Beatty burn up the track at the 500cc Czech Grand Prix, 11:30 Sunday night.
Baby peas must be picked at exactly the right moment for maximum sweetness, tenderness, and nutrition.
Take care of these babies for me, will you?
McCain baby peas. Ah, McCain, you've done it again.
He runs 100 meters, seconds slower than the Olympic record. But that's not his problem. He's been an amputee for 7 years, but that's not his problem. His problem is the finish line is 15,000 kilometers away. From August 13th to August 19th, go for gold and help our Paralympians get to Atlanta in '96.
What's Australia's most powerful four-cylinder truck? Mitsubishi Triton? I don't think so. Holden Rodeo? Toyota Hilux? Wrong. It's Ford Courier, with 20% more power than Toyota. Ford, the new force in trucks.
On 60 Minutes Exposed.
Step off the line, you pay the consequence.
Youth Justice.
What the hell did you think you are?
The frightening pictures that sent this woman to jail. Also Koala Wars.
Nothing else but a very good business.
The fur flies.
Well, she's wrong, Jeff.
As the koalas face extinction.
It's in serious trouble.
Plus the real JR.
That is what your empire is built on. That's it.
The billionaire farmer buying up Australia.
Money.
7:30 Sunday.
Oh, we thought you two had run away to sea.
Yeah, I've been waiting for hours.
This is going to hurt.
Hope you caught plenty.
Yeah, we starved. Hey, this isn't fish.
No, Daddy and Ben thought we might all like to have stir-fry instead.
This is good, Mum.
If only life was as simple as magic.
Gone Country, 20 of Nashville's best on one great album with Alan Jackson, Trisha Yearwood, Reba McEntire, Vince Gill, Pam Tillis, Brooks and Dunn, and many more. 20 tracks from 20 of the biggest stars in country music. Gone Country on CD, cassette, and video. Grab a copy now.
Red-hot basketball action in the NBL Mitsubishi Challenge. 10:25 tonight from the Perth Entertainment Centre. The Wildcats host the Bullets. Arch rivals in a classic showdown tonight on GWM.
It's West Australia's #1 seller and best value for money four-cylinder car. It's Hyundai's XL Sprint 1.5-litre fuel-injected 5-speed performer from just $14,990. That's a great deal. And there's Hyundai's XL LX. The stylish 5-door has power steering and loads of features. And Hyundai's 3-year 100,000K warranty to boot, all from just $17,990. No wonder Hyundai's XL is #1 in the West.
There's hair, and there's hair with style. Introducing the new improved personalised system from Salon Selectives. Simply select the shampoo, conditioner, and finish that's right for your hair. Beautiful hair, step by step by step. But only with Salon Selectives. The elements of style.